Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So today, guys, we're gonna jump back into this single mothers by choice foolishness, right? And for those of you guys who don't know, single mothers by choice is this movement of women that are basically choosing to be mothers on their own. Like they'll go and just not even have a man in the picture at all. Their plan, literally, is to just create bastard children everywhere. And they think that this is some revolution or whatever, right? So, guys, we're gonna jump into this. I just want to show you their kind of manifesto here, right? And then we can jump into a video where a woman has regrets about becoming a single mother by choice. All right. So before we do that, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment because it really helps keep this channel going, and hit the notification bell. So, guys, this is Single Mothers by Choice .org. Yes, guys, they have a .org. Okay. It says Single Mothers by Choice was founded in 1981 by Jane Matties. Since then, over 30,000 thinkers, triers, and mothers have enjoyed the benefits of membership. Okay? Look at this. There's support all over US, Canada, Europe, and beyond, both through local chapters. Wow. And this right here, guys, this is the true face of evil. This is the face of evil. You guys look. Jan Matties, LCSW, a single mother by choice and NYC psychotherapist, because of course, right? Of course. All these professional women who are... Well, first of all, look at this chick, right? I think there's a reason why she had to raise a kid by herself. Just look at that face. All these psych chicks, especially, they get in their own head about men and stuff, and they end up being on their own. She is now the leading expert on single mother by choice, as well as the author of the book Single Mothers by Choice. She's overseen the growth of Single Mothers by Choice from the original chapters in New York City to chapters throughout the U.S. and Canada, Europe, and beyond. That's crazy. 41 years, man. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. And they call themselves thinkers, those that are thinking about it, triers, those who are trying it, and mothers, those who are doing it. Yikes, man. I wonder where all the transformer women come in here, right? But anyway, so guys, yeah, this is an official thing now, right? And more of these knucklehead chicks are trying this. And the best thing about it, guys, is they'll all be on TikTok or on YouTube whining. Oh, and dating sites, right? Or on a first date with some simp whining about how hard their life is. So, guys, let's get into this video here. This is I Feel Guilty. What I wish I knew before becoming a single mom by choice. All right, let's get into this.
My channel, Single Mother by Choice. My name is Martine, and a few weeks ago I posted to my Instagram for people to ask me questions so that I could answer them here and share them with everyone. And so the second question that I got was regarding what I wish I knew before I became a single mother by choice. And I thought about this one for a while. In terms of the process, I did a lot of research. So I was fully prepared for the TTC process. I think I was mainly prepared for the pregnancy. A couple of things did come up in terms of, doctors that I kind of learned along the way. So, for example, I think people have a hard time, especially maybe, I think women have a hard time calling people out when they think they're wrong, or taking the initiative to kind of say, hey, I don't think you're right, I'm going to get a second opinion. And that's kind of what happened with me.
Now, guys, I'm going to interrupt here because, guys, that's not just a woman thing, that's a people thing. We are trained to not question medical professionals. And guys, my dad is a doctor, and he was a doctor for a long time, all right? He says the most like the best thing that you have at your disposal in medicine is a second opinion. Guys, I know that this is off topic a little bit, but if you feel like your medical professional is not giving you the right info or something seems fishy, get a second opinion. Please. It could be the difference between life and death. Not that I'm saying that you don't trust doctors, but I'm saying if something in your gut doesn't seem right, go to a different doctor, okay? All right.
In my last, I think it was my last trimester, end of second, early last trimester, with this doctor that was prescribing these blood pressure medications when honestly she was the one stressing me out and I did not have a blood pressure problem. Just little things like that. Like I learned that I needed to speak up because I knew something was wrong. I knew she was not right. And I didn't call her out enough in the moment. I was kind of like, tiptoeing and feeling nervous about calling her out to her face. But I think that that's important. Like, be prepared to advocate for yourself and your child. It's not just you anymore. It's, decisions that doctors make, if they are wrong, not only impact you, but impact your child. And she could have really done a lot of damage to my child had I listened to her and continued taking those blood pressure medications without checking my blood pressure before taking them. A lot of damage could have happened. So I think listening to yourself, asking questions, researching before you go, and advocating for yourself if you think that somebody is wrong, and not being afraid to change doctors, which is what I did.
Yeah, that's just what I had said, especially us guys, man, because we don't go to the doctor much. Well, look, guys, let's be honest. We just don't. But guys, if you please go to the doctor more, right? And if things do seem odd, guys, get a second opinion. Let's just jump ahead here a little bit.
Just be prepared to advocate. But what I really wish I knew before becoming a single mom by choice, and just giving birth, is somebody mentioned this in the comments. I think it's to me. Someone mentioned it, but in the comments in one of my, the first video back, it's important to create your community now before you start TTCing, before you try to conceive.
And here's the thing, guys, that community is supposed to be a husband, you moron. That's the thing these idiots don't get. All right? You're supposed to have automatically done that before you had a baby, and that's your husband. So I was just trying to say you have to create a community, meaning you have to push your problems off on other people. Isn't that crazy, guys?
I think that I was very isolated after giving birth because I didn't know any new moms that were close by. Like, I have some mom friends, but they don't live here. I have one in Boston. I know, I know some people that have younger kids, but they just don't live close enough. And my best friend, she lives in Brooklyn, and she's working, so we don't really get to see each other that much. But create your mom community now.
A mom community, come on.
Before you even try to conceive, or while you're trying to conceive, or if you're already pregnant, just try to do that now, because there will be times where you just feel like a crazy person. You're going to be like, am I doing the right thing? Is she okay? Or he okay? What is, is what I'm feeling normal? And the more you isolate yourself, the more you question whether or not what you're feeling and thinking is okay. And I think by reaching out to some people, or people reaching out to me and me expressing how I was feeling, they're like, girl, yes, I know what you mean, I know how you feel. It just makes you feel better. It makes you feel supported. It makes you just feel less alone in this whole situation. And
you know what else makes you feel more supported and less alone? A husband.
I think being a single mom, since you don't have, so you're not going to have a partner that can console you and kind of be there for you in that way emotionally. I think it's important to find that source of support early on, and I didn't do that, and I still kind of haven't done that.
So now, instead of being a modern woman at home with a dog, She's a modern woman at home with a dog and a baby. Oh,
Need to do that. Even though once I know people, I'm not shy. Once I meet you and like get to know you, I'm so not shy. But it's hard for me to take the initiative sometimes to meet people. And like I've said before, no offense again to anyone from Long Island, but I'm not comfortable with a lot of Long Island people. I don't know. I just don't jive with them. I don't connect to them very well. So it's hard for me to sort of, even one time or a couple of times I went to Barnes and Noble with my daughter for like the read aloud and stuff like that, which was nice. Like she was kind of young, so and she's a busybody, so she was more interested in like everything else. But the moms, I don't know. I just didn't connect with them. I don't know. I was uncomfortable. And maybe that's all in my head and I'm creating barriers.
of course it is. Are you trying to tell me that, guys, isn't it funny how easy that it is for us guys to like at least socialize? We can go into a bar, right? We don't know anyone. See a guy drinking the same beer. Hey man, you drink you know, a Dogfish Head? Yeah, I like it too. Or, hey man, dude's wearing a Ravens jersey. Hey, you're a Ravens fan? Cool. We don't vibe and feel each other out. We just bond on just dumb things, right? Dude might have a tattoo of something that like that's similar to yours, or you guys might be both wearing Nikes or something. There's so many things that you can. Dudes playing darts. You go, hey man, I play too. You guys can just become friends. That's how easy that it is for men to get to know each other and have fun. You know what I mean? But women vibe or whatever, and whatever. She goes to a place where there's moms. You automatically can socialize because you have a kid too. What a knucklehead.
And stuff, but that's just how I felt. I wasn't comfortable. And so it's important for me to like look for a mom community, and I'm going to have to force myself to do that. But that's the biggest advice. I think, while you're trying to conceive, inform yourself, make sure you have people you trust, because I think that's another thing that helped me have a successful birth, is that I was comfortable with the people around me, the doctors, the nurses, the hospital. I trusted them. I didn't trust that horrible doctor, which caused me a lot of stress. But once I found the right team and the right people that actually could communicate well with me and made me feel safe and comfortable, I think that helped me mentally get through everything that I went through with early labor and all that. I never once freaked out because I trusted the people taking care of me. I never once doubted that they would take the best care of me and my child, so I felt very comfortable and safe, which I think helped me a lot. So I think finding the right team.
Do you see how complicated she's making everything, guys? This is the thing where they say, well, I'm saying this. We have incels, guys. There's femcels, right? And femcels are chicks like this that overcomplicate things so much that you can't even talk to them. You can't even go out on a date with them without them just being in their heads and going on the stream of crazy consciousness and just running you away. And guys, you know what the saddest thing? Bear with me here because I'm thinking about this. You guys know those maternity pictures. Maternity pictures. Okay, so you guys have seen these. Like, if you're on Facebook and there's one of your friends who's having a baby or whatever, right? A lot of people do these maternity pictures. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, right? Right? And you're supposed to have the guy, right? So you have the husband and the wife, right? And the mom has her hand on her stomach to symbolize that she's protecting the baby. And then the dad has his arm around the mom and his hand on the stomach saying, I will protect my wife and child. That's what maternity pictures are for. And then oftentimes they'll have the mom trying to look all radiant too. But in general, it's always the mom and the dad. But how pathetic are these single moms by choice? Where they're just in all their pictures by themselves. They're just sitting there in a field like la la la. With no man in sight, bro. How pathetic and sad is that, dude? That you're just so in your head. You're such a femcell. You're so annoying, irritating, socially inept that you can't get along with a guy enough to get married and have kids. So let's skip ahead here, because now she's gonna talk about raising a child alone.
You know, that I am sort of, I mean, this is my opinion. Okay, this is not how everyone else feels, but these are my feelings. But I feel sometimes like I'm robbing her of an experience. But then again, you know, I had
She's saying that by her daughter not having a father, she feels like she's robbing her of an experience.
Father, and I love him, but you know, things weren't always rosy, and that affected me. And I think having, in the end, like I know in my head, like in the end, having a healthy, happy home with people around her, and my family loves her. I took her last weekend to a family barbecue. It was a cousin's birthday, and she was like the social butterfly. She loved everybody. She let everybody hold her. She played with her. And they love her. Like, everybody loves my daughter, and she loves them right back. So to me, having a happy, healthy home with people around her that love and care for her and support her, that's more important than having like a dad maybe who isn't the best.
Boom, right there, guys. Right there. Look at that dichotomy that she made. That false dichotomy. Having people who are surrounding her and loving her, that's her family, and not a dad, or a dad that's gonna be not good to her. Those are the only two possibilities in this idiot's mind. Guys, this is modern women for you. This is where these modern women are gonna go. Right? This is it right here. She is the embodiment. She is the final form of the feminist movement, okay?
Who isn't present. You know, I think it's more important to have a happy, healthy home than to have like this figure there that may not be the best. So, you know, I don't know. But that is something I think about sometimes. Like, I still have this like guilt a little bit. But you know, I'll get over it. I'll have to work through it and figure this out.
It's not about you. That's the thing she doesn't understand. It's not about her. It's about her daughter. Okay? Think about how much she's talking about me, I. And even that last statement, she didn't say that's something that I'm going to have to work out with my daughter and explain to her. No, it's just about her still. This whole thing has been about her.
That's it for now. I hope all of this made sense. I feel like I'm just rambling. But if you have any more questions, please leave them down below. I love hearing from people. I love communicating with you all. I'd love to answer more questions if you have them. You can reach me here. Leave some comments below.
What a knucklehead, you guys. Let me know what you think about this single mothers by choice foolishness, guys. Because this is happening more and more and more. Okay? Let me know, guys, if you were to date a woman. First of all, this is a hypothetical, because you guys know that I say no single moms ever. Never date a single mom. But if you happen to go out on a date with a girl and she says, "Oh, I have a kid and there's no father because I was a single mother by choice," what would you even say? You know what I mean? What would you even do? Because I'd get up and walk out. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'm out of here.